Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, a monument to the Macanese diaspora. It's all the Macanese that have went abroad. There's a lotus leaf going out into the world, so I guess this kind of has like symbolism to the Macanese diaspora, the Macanese that live all over the world. There's Macanese in Portugal, Australia, United States, Portuguese speaking world, Brazil. So this is this whole little area is well, I'll tell you what this is right here. This is called Santiago, and this is kind of a hotel that's been shut down for quite a long time. But this beautiful one that used to overlook the water still does, but no tourists there. And we're gonna walk down this street, which is called Rua de Santiago, Tiago da Barra. We'll see. I'll have a label down below so you'll know before I do. This right here is a new train station as well, so we're gonna also walk by that a little bit as well on our way. So okay, let's get started. Okay, Macau 2022, filming the city street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, Chiquinha, toma cuidado da polvilhinha, Chiquinha. Okay, the monument to the Macanese diaspora. The lotus leaf. That's kind of cool too. And then you can kind of see this, I think it's called a posada. It's like a guest house, hotel, but they have like this beautiful grounds, this nice little fortress, and I think that this area would have overlooked the water for the longest time. It still does actually, but they built more stuff out here, I believe, just to kind of spread out Macau a little bit. And so this one over here is where the new train station is at. Let me explain that. There's a transit line that's in Taipa. They just built it, fully realized as of about 2 years ago. They've been building it for a while. That's a really cool looking tree. Huh. And there's another one that I'll explain that more behind me in a minute, but that is so beautiful. But yeah, nobody has been able to go up there at least in 10 years. But yeah, this one is the first entrance point for the train line. And so they built a train, it's like 13 stations on the Taipa side, and now they have it on the Macau side. It'll be fully realized on the Macau side. I think it's going to take another 10 years before it's fully realized. I want to capture the street name real quick too. So here it is, Rua de Tiago da Barra. Okay. And now it overlooks this beautiful. So let's just walk in here briefly. I did do a separate video where I highlighted this train station. But yeah, so this parking lot right there, and then the train line is going to come in over this bridge over here. So there's a bridge that it'll enter into. The trains will come into. So there's a 13-line train, ends in Ocean Gardens right now. And Ocean Gardens is going to be the last stop on the Taipa side, and this will be the first stop in the Macau side. And this train station is getting closer and closer to completion. Every time I come down, it looks better and better and closer. Before I even walk all the way down, I just want to check this out real quick. There's this beautiful, there's a posada, right? So you can see the steps that go all the way up. And you're kind of up against the mountains as well, right? To Santiago. And this right over here to the left is the Navy Yards. And I was able to see inside this, and this is just like basically like municipal city stuff, I guess. Like, you know, all that stuff that the city needs to keep the city going, and they need to store it somewhere. And up there are some trails. You can see a trail up there. That's one good thing about Macau is like there's, you know, these mountains like that, and there's also trails too. So you can also hike and see a little bit as well. Then you got these beautiful apartments as well. The trails in the background. So cool. Soon those will be overlooking Yeah, the police station is right here. And then the Navy Yards kind of have an artistic element. We're gonna be walking by that as well. And then again, we can see our hiking trails again. You can even see a little perch right there that you can overlook the area a little bit. Actually, these are kind of cool. This way these are set up. So you got like a little box, like this one glass, you know, you can sit outside and enjoy. So we're gonna walk down this way. So this is called the Residential Towers of Barra. And then this one, I believe, goes down to the police station and the train station. I saw it briefly, and I'm not gonna be filming it today. Actually, that's the thing, when you're around this area, there's like all this kind of cool stuff in this area to try to film. So I did film up in these areas over here, and there's these kind of cool places over there that there's some there's a place with a bunch of abandoned buildings called Republica. I'd love to get up there again. But yeah, there's always like more stuff to see. So we're still on Rua de S, Tiago da Barra. Let's just kind of capture our sign real quick. We're still heading down that way. Let me just kind of capture that giant tree. Yeah, actually it's just kind of so photogenic. If I could be in that photo too. Travessa do Gelo. This is kind of a small little travessa. Travessa means lane. So basically it's just like that and that. But I want to stay faithful to Tiago da Barra and just keep on going down it. I just kind of hope to get to film every street, right? So when I see a street I haven't filmed, which is that one right there, there's two of them I just walked by that I haven't never filmed before. They're small, but I can put them in context. But this street is probably, you know, it's like more larger, bigger. This one's kind of interesting. Department of Hygiene, Animal Hygiene, or no, Ambiental Licenciamento. A taxi right there. I don't know if I can walk in there or not. And right over here is the Navy Yards. I have filmed in calling it the Navy Yards. Right here is typhoons come in. So this is kind of the flooding, storm surge. Official Navy Yards. So they do kinds of art stuff in here and events and really cool stuff. It's all part of the Navy Yards as well. So they've had like the literature festival stuff is here. Script Road, which is everything's impacted by COVID, so that was a kind of a really beautiful international event to showcase the Chinese speaking world and the Portuguese speaking world when it comes to literature, and all in this beautiful city of Macau. And that event has been hurt by the COVID events. There's definitely some really interesting roads back here, and I have filmed in those before. But yeah, there's like this little Pego to Tobacco that kind of goes up into here. And actually this whole area, I'd love to go in here and film again. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff. There's even some stuff way up there in the hills. I think that's up near Peña Hill, I believe. Now you can see the colonial architecture, Navy Yards. Yeah, it looks so nice. Then in this area you have all these little travessas or becos. So this is Beco da Ancora. Then you have a nice little spot like that. I think this is Stones Flowers Workshop. Some really beautiful stuff. Yeah, I can't wait till Macau has a lot of beautiful stuff, and when I film stuff, there's a lot of interest in Macau from people that are international that would love to come back here or come here for the first time. And as you can guess, I'm capturing this in the COVID era, 2022. A lot of restrictions. That's kind of cool. There's like a nice coffee shop up there. You just kind of walk up this way a little bit. So you got a coffee shop, and then this one kind of goes into these alleys, so I just want to peek in here real quick. Yeah, you can see all these kind of cool stuff like that, right? And that's blocked off, but there's more alleys up there. I think that one goes up to the Republica that I kind of wanted to show you as well. But I have shown that before. So if you want to search for Republica, and I think it's something like, you can search inside my channel, right? And it'll say something like abandoned apartments or something like that. Abandoned something, and it'll have okay, so this is kind of fade out a little bit. And we're gonna try to capture, there's more alleys these ways too. I'm just gonna capture, okay. So yeah, this is kind of a beautiful little spot. Coffee shops right there, like a nice little plaza right there. Travessa de Arvor. I have filmed in there before as well, so and I think our street's gonna come to an ending. Oh, this is kind of cool. Beautiful. So much cool stuff in Macau. Somebody was telling me with my channel I should try to work for the tourism industry. I'd love to do that, that'd be so amazing. Yeah, there's cool stuff all up in there. And then I think this is going to be the end of our street, so we got this kind of beautiful place too. So that's Rua de Tiago, and it looks like they got some events going on up here as well, so we're just going to walk down and see what they're doing, and then we're going to end it. And yeah, this street comes out to Ama Temple, but I'm just going to go directly to that entertainment thing. Okay, we're still in Tiago da Barra. Okay, oops, forgot to show you the artwork. I've definitely filmed it here many times as well, so when you're filming, it's hard not to get into the details of the paint and murals. Quite beautiful. Okay, looks like that area is closed off. There's our target street. There's Ama Temple. We're gonna walk straight to that and see what it's all about. I think we've got some theatrical. Oh, it's kind of cool. It's really cool. gonna try to capture this real quick. So that was our target street there. That's cool. That guy's doing a. So that was our target street all the way down that way. Saw Tiago da Barra. And then I'm gonna do a separate one where I'm gonna focus on this area right here. Okay, Macau 2022. Filming the city street by street. Let's check it all out. Chiquinha, chiquinha.